your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it.
Today is July 2nd, and the transfer window is going crazier. I have the impression that every transfer window now we have crazy stuff happening. Everything is becoming more expensive. Well-kept secret. Anderson to Manchester City been confirmed today. Elliot Anderson, 23 years old, from Nottingham Forest to Manchester City for 116 million. Wow. He's the most expensive British player of all time. Well, a year ago, 2 years ago, we didn't take this guy seriously when he couldn't, quote unquote, make it at Newcastle and struggling. All of a sudden, one season, and then his value is 116 million. Incredible. And this is causing inflation. This is causing chaos in the market, because everybody would like to have the Premier League money, and every average player that you can go now, they would just ask for crazy, ridiculous amount of money. Tottenham also are not sleeping. Be honest with yourself, my friend. If you are a Chelsea fan, Arsenal fans, Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, are you afraid of Tottenham Hotspurs? They are acting like a big club now, because for years people have been accusing them of not acting like a big club. Now they are acting like a big club. They are spending big on the market. Look at that. Sandro Tonali for 100 million confirmed. Here we go. He's in London as we speak, taking his medical, and Tottenham Hotspurs already confirmed Fernandez for 85 million from West Ham. Lord have mercy. Should we be afraid of Tottenham Hotspurs, or you think Tottenham Hotspurs are gonna be Tottenham Hotspurs? They're gonna be always Spursy, no matter how much money they spend on the market. Questions need to be asked, my friends. De Zerbi, very good manager. The owners are ready to spend money. This could be a game changer next season. One game a week, no European football. I think we have to watch out. So this summer, and they are not done yet. They are not done yet. Tonali, Fernandez, Van Henke, Robertson, Senesi, Divraska. So far, some of them are on free, but they spent almost 200 million. They are not done yet. Imagine at the end of the window how many big names they're gonna sign. It's time to take Tottenham Hotspur seriously. When it comes to Chelsea, it's monitoring, checking, thinking about, penny pinching so far. I don't blame them that much, because the players that they are going for are in different situations. Like Granit Xhaka, he's gonna be 34 years old. Other target like Chavaria is 28, but they are asking too much money. So I understand negotiation tactics, but it's just kind of frustrating, because the new manager is here. The preseason is gonna start in few days from now, so they have just to go and do the business before the preseason start. The difference between Chavari and Taka. Sunderland don't want to sell Taka, but Taka is forcing their hands to let him go to Chelsea. Rayo Vallecano want to sell Chavaria. vary, but they are demanding 35 to 30 million euros. Chelsea don't want to meet both valuation these clubs are asking for. Listen, when you are Chelsea, you are Manchester United, City, those big clubs, when they go knock the door, you are from the Premier League, my friend, the price double. Immediately the price double. Chelsea need to meet their demand at some point in the middle, but that comes with territory because you are Chelsea, so you expect to pay more money. Believe me, if it was other so-called small teams, the price was going to be cheap. Enzo Fernandez been forcing his way out of Chelsea again. His agent been talking, pushing. He said that they are exploring options for him to go to Real Madrid. Everybody knows that this guy's mind is already in Real Madrid, but it's about money. Chelsea bought Enzo for 120 million euros. I don't think they're gonna let him go for 50 million. You know, if Madrid comes with good money, Enzo is gonna leave. But even if he doesn't leave, he stays at Chelsea. I don't think that Chelsea fans are gonna give him the same value that they used to give him, because he was almost untouchable. According to many Chelsea fans, this guy was untouchable. If you touch him, they're gonna insult you, abuse you, like he couldn't do any wrong. Now that he showed clearly that he came here for business, for money, for his own interest, he has nothing to do with the badge. Let's see how Chelsea fans are gonna treat him. If you wanna know a little bit more about Chelsea, I made a video on the Green Turf YouTube channel talking in details about Granit Xhaka and also about Maxence Lacroix. I feel something that another big clubs, PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona or Bayern, another big team could come to the conversation here, and Chelsea will be forced to pay even more or not sign him at all because another team is offering more money and paying him a bigger salary. So Chelsea need to wake up, just get the deal done, because this is the player that Chelsea really need, Maxence Lacroix. So they have to pay the money and close the door, because so far there is nothing guaranteed. So go on the Green Turf YouTube channel, you will see more details about Chelsea Football Club. In here, we try to talk about football in general and not only about Chelsea. Anyways, Crystal Palace lost their best coach in the last few years. Yes, because he's a very good coach. Oliver Glasner won 2 or 3 trophies in the space of 2 years with Crystal Palace. He took Crystal Palace to the next level. And when he refused to sign a new contract, I was thinking this guy already got an offer from big clubs, you know, Milan, Inter, or whatever. But I was a little bit surprised yesterday to see that he's joining Nottingham Forest. I'm not saying Nottingham Forest are not big club. They won even the Champions League, but they kind of forgotten a little bit. They went to the Championship for years and people kind of like forgot them. But a little bit surprised that he's going to be the coach there. And also Nottingham Forest need to be patient though, because this guy can build a solid team. But Nottingham Forest, it looks like they are not patient when it comes to managers. If you lose a few games, they might get rid of you. So let's see what's going to happen. But I'm just surprised that he went to Nottingham Forest. Oliver Glasner. Okay, Chelsea, I already talked about Maxence Lacroix when Chelsea are trying to offer Disasi, Chalobah, Tosin, Badiashile to try to get the cheap price. forget about this thing, man. Just go get Lacroix and forget about it. Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur's been linked with this Eli Junior Krupi. But the price, look at the price, 115 million. Come on. Many people never even heard of him. Oh, Lord have mercy. Uncle Tosin Adarabiayo been linked with Como. If Chelsea buys Lacroix with a lot of defenders that they have, I think they will be probably forced to sell Uncle Tosin and all that. Spurs are not only buying, they are also selling. So they just spent big on two big names, but they are also selling. Look at this. They sold Luka Vescoli for 50 million to Brighton. So good business, you know. And Bergvall is also going to be sold, so they could also get some money from that to balance books. Manchester City and Real Madrid have held direct contact with Eduardo Camavinga. The move is approved by Jose Mourinho. Camavinga. Very interesting to see where he's going to end up next season. Anyways, people, get in the comment section down below and let's keep the conversation going.